For the best prices and service on Pokemon TCG singles and products, check out ccgcastle.com and use promo code Evolutionaries-5 for 5% off your next order. What's up, Pokemon fans? I'm Professor K for the Pokemon Evolutionaries, and it is time, finally, PSA has returned our very first submission through Ludkin's Collectibles, and we submitted this back in August. So PSA has been a little bit backed up. We did finally just get them. The results are in, and I'm really excited to see how we did. Hopefully we did well. I'm just kind of like, not sure. I've only done PSA grading one other time, and we did really well with that. So maybe we just got lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky again. I'm not sure. I mean, I like to think I'm pretty good at reading what card conditions are like, but hey, PSA is the one that decides it at the end of the day. So we've got 14 cards here. Since that video, I decided to not grade one of the cards, which was the Scyther EX. I almost said GX because I'm so used to the Sun and Moon era stuff now, which is so funny. But that's the card right there that we did not grade. This Scyther EX, it turned out that it wasn't really good enough to grade, so I decided not to. I just had him send it back, which is something you can do. If you send through Ludkin's and he goes through and gives you like a preliminary idea of what to expect as a grade, and you don't like a preliminary grade, you can actually tell him, hey, I don't want to grade that card, and he'll just charge you like $2 and send it back with the rest of the order. So it does save you like $6 worth of PSA grading it, and you go, man, I wish I didn't grade that. So that's pretty cool. I like that part of the service quite a bit. So this card was not graded, but we have it back now, so that's cool. All right, it is time to take a look at the PSA grades for August 2017, our very first one. Hopefully now we're gonna have monthly submission videos and monthly result videos. I actually did skip 1 month, I do believe. We sent August, we sent September. I think we skipped October, actually. I believe we skipped October. So we won't have anything for October, but everything is here. It's time, guys. We got 14 cards. How are we gonna end up? All right, let's take a look at the first one. How do I want to do this? I guess I could just kind of pick them up one at a time and do it like this so we don't spoil anything. All right, our very first card here for this submission is this Charizard. So this Charizard is just a holo that I actually got in a bulk lot that I bought off of eBay, and it was really cheap. So I really didn't have anything to lose on this card. As long as it came out, I think I was looking for like a 7 or an 8. If it came out like that, I'm fine with it. If it's any worse, then, well, that kind of sucks. But hey, at least the card was cheap, right? All right, what did we get? Charizard. Holo EX Power Keepers 2007. We got a 7. All right. Hey, that's right there in the realm that I was looking for. So we managed to get a 7 on it. That's actually not bad. Charizards are always gradable. As long as they get at least a 7 most of the time, you're pretty much okay with that. So I wonder why this card got a 7. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm not really sure what was so bad about it that made it get a 7. Because I remember this card being fairly decent, actually. But I don't really see a lot wrong with it. So maybe it was just a little bit of a low grade. Either way, that's cool. Not too bad. All right, so that's our first card. Our second card. Which one's this going to be? Let's see. This one's got a little bit of back damage. I'm going to guess that this is probably the Registeel Gold Star, which I expected to get probably a 6 or a 7, just because it was pretty rough on the back. But it is! It is! And we did get a 6 on it. All right, so we got EX Mint Condition. EX is excellent. So excellent to mint. It's a little on the low side. That matches the PSA 6 that I have for Alakazam Gold Star as well. But, I mean, at least it guarantees the condition, which is one thing that's good about PSA. Is it worth cracking it? Maybe. I don't know. I really don't want to own anything worse than a 7 if I don't have to. I don't know. We'll decide what we do on this. But hey, we got my Gold Star back. That's the important thing. And 6 is okay, I guess. I prefer to see a 7, but you can't win them all, I guess. All right, next card. Oh, don't want to hide the grade. Hide the grade. All right, so we got another Charizard here. So this is the Cracked Ice Platinum Arceus Holo for Charizard, number 1. So again, I didn't think anything else was going to get worse than, I think, a 9 from this point on, except one card, which we'll talk about when we get to. So hopefully everything else is at least a 9 or a 10 from this point on. Hey, we got a 9 on it. Very nice, very nice. Anything Charizard that's a 9 or better is always a good thing, even if it's not, you know, the most sought after Charizard card. All right, the next one is a Japanese card by the looks of it. So this could be a number of cards. Let's see what it is. All right, we got the 1998 Japan Team Rocket Holo Trainer card. So this was actually a secret rare in the Team Rocket set. Let's see what we get out of this one. Hey, we got a 9. All right. I was hoping for a 10, but that's okay. 9's still all right. That's not too bad. And like I said, 9s or 10s, that's what you're looking for when you PSA grade. So that secret rare gets us a 9. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Our next card is an English card. All right. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay, cool. This is the 1999 Fossil Muck First Edition Holo. First Edition cards are worth a lot graded. No matter what they are, really. Holographic cards especially, they're usually worth quite a bit more, or they are worth quite a bit more, especially these days. Now, if this got a 9 or a 10, that's fantastic because, again, first edition holo cards, graded, very sought after in this market. So what did we get? What do we get? We got... Oh, we got the Gem Mint! Yes, we got a 10 on this! Oh, man! Yo, my buddy Jesse would be so happy about this. This was actually his card. I do believe we traded this, and this was one of his cards. So, big shout out to a bit oddish for trading me this card. PSA 10 Muck First Edition Holo. Sweet. That is nice. All right, what do we get next? Another Japanese card. This one is the 2014 Wild Blaze First Edition Full Art Lysander. Now, you can tell by Japanese cards being First Edition because the logo is there in the bottom corner. So First Edition is obviously the better of the sets. And this one is a Full Art Trainer, which are always very, very sought after. And we got... Hey, all right. Gem Mint 10. The nice thing about Japanese cards is that they are very much more lenient, I guess, on their grades and a bit easier to get a 10 just on the quality of the card. So very nice to see a Gem Mint 10 Full Art Lysander. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so that's card number 6. All right, here we go. The halfway point for this one. Okay, so this belonged to Professor Josh. Now, Professor Josh had given me this card, and it was sealed. No one had ever touched it with their bare hands, and PSA graders don't touch them. So, this is going to be interesting. 1998 Blanks Chansey, Pokemon Gym 2. So this was a fill-in-the-blank kind of card, also known as the Lucky Chansey. And we got a Gem Mint 10, untouched by human hands. Very nice. We could only expect a 10, in my opinion, from there. So that's really good. Really good to see that get a PSA 10. So I hope you're happy with that one, Professor Josh. Thank you for that card. Very much appreciate it and will be treasured as a PSA 10 now. All right, let's move on to the second half of the gradings, and this one is the 2016 Japanese First Edition Charizard for the 20th Anniversary expansion, and otherwise known as CP6. This is obviously a card that's probably going to be in very, very high print. May not be worth a lot because it's Charizard, and a lot of people were like, oh, we're going to grade it because it's Charizard, and it was in wide demand because it's only from 2016. So hopefully we got a 10 on this. If we got a 10, it's worth it. 9 is... It's still good, but I would really, really much rather see a 10 on this. So let's see what we get. Hey, we got another Gem Mint 10. All right, we're doing really well with this. That is our, what is this? 1, 2, that's our 4th 10. 4th 10 out of 8 cards. So we are at a 50% Gem Mint 10 ratio. That is pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna cover up this other Charizard here in the background and move on to the next one. All right, this one is an English card. Oh, okay. This is one of the biggest deals in this entire submission. I think I actually want to save that one for last. I don't want to show that one. I'm glad that I covered the grade before we got to it. What's this one? Oh, that's another one. Oh, man. I don't want to show these two just yet. I don't want to show those two just yet. That's the Charizard EX. All right, what's next? Okay, we can show this one. All right, so this is the 2017 Guardians Rising Double Colorless Secret Rare Energy. So, again, with this, I think it's a PSA 10 or bust. 9 is pretty decent, but I feel like this card needs to have a 10 to really be well worth the money spent on grading it, because there's going to be a lot of people grading this card too, I'm sure. So, what do we get on this one? Oh, man, we did it again! Another PSA Gem Mint 10. That is nice. Oh, man. This was a good submission. Oh my goodness. All right, very nice. So this just goes to show not only are these cards in really great shape and we did really well with PSA, but remember, when you use a middle service, such as us using Ludkin's Collectibles, that means they handled these cards in the transaction extremely, extremely well. No damage to them for all these 10s. I mean, they could have easily turned a 10 into a 9 or even an 8 with improper handling. So that tells me really, really well what Ludkin's Collectibles can do for you. I highly recommend them at this point. I mean, look at this. 6 10s already? What do we got next? Oh boy. Shining Celebi. Man, do I want to show this one next? Oh man. I don't know if I want to show this one next. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think I know what's left, so we're gonna leave it alone. 2002 Pokemon Shining Celebi from Neo Destiny. I pulled this in our 100,000 subscriber special video where we opened up every single pack of Pokemon cards in existence to that point. And I took this thing straight from the pack, put it into a sleeve and a top loader. So hopefully it's at least a 9. If it's a 10, that is just fantastic. Let's see what we get. Oh, another Gem Mint 10. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Oh, this is amazing. We are doing so well with these. I am so happy right now. Oh my goodness. PSA Gem Mint 10 Shining Celebi. Granted, it's not first edition. It's only unlimited, but still. Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, what's next? We got another English card. This is probably the Shining Raichu because these are the 2 Charizards. That's a Japanese card. All right, Shining Raichu. Yep, there it is. 2002 Neo Destiny, same set as the Shining Celebi. This time it's Shining Raichu, unlimited, non-first edition. I believe I traded for this card or I purchased it off of eBay. One of the two. I can't remember which. So it's kind of sketchy how this is going to turn out because it's not a card that was in my possession first, but I had high hopes for it. I thought it was going to get a 9. So let's see what we end up with for a grade. Oh, no way. We got another Gem Mint 10. What is happening right now? Our streak of Gem Mint 10s is insane right now. We have, how many Gem Mint 10s do we have? If I covered up any 10s? Oh my goodness, watch the cases. Nope, I have not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th Gem Mint 10 in this entire thing so far. That is just absolutely crazy. How is this possible? That's 7 Gem Mint 10s. Oh man. Oh man. All right, so before we get to the Charizards, we have one more card here, and it's the Japanese Misty's Tears card, otherwise known as Naked Misty. This card is banned in the United States because Misty is actually naked in that picture holding Staryu, crying. We never saw this artwork in the United States, so therefore that makes this card pretty rare as a Japanese exclusive art from 1998. This card is almost, what, 20 years old? Like, holy cow, this card is old. And I don't even know how long I've had this card. It hasn't been all that long. I think someone sent it to me, actually. So I was hoping for a 9, just based off its age, and a little bit of edge wear. Hopefully we get at least a 9. So, the final result for this one, the banned Misty's Tears Naked Misty Trainer card is, oh my gosh, no way, another Gem Mint 10. Oh man, this is insane. I don't even know what this card is worth in Gem Mint 10, but I know it has to be pretty decent. Oh, this was so worth it, guys. So worth it. Like, I don't even think we've spent $150 to $200. We're somewhere between that on these cards, and they're easily worth so much more than that right now. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna do this one. Oh no, we're gonna do this one next. Okay, so I pulled this card again in the 100,000 subscriber special. Pulled it out of a pack of Fire Red Leaf Green Charizard EX, the most valuable card in that set from 2004. 13-year-old card. What are we going to get out of this? I was hoping for a 10 because I pulled it just like Celebi. So hopefully it's a 10. If this is a 10, I'm going to lose my mind because this streaks of 10s is just ridiculous. They're handing them out like candy at this point. All right, here we go. Charizard EX, Fire Red Leaf Green. All right, we got a 9. We got a 9. All right, all right. darn. I got too pumped up there. Really was hoping for that 10. It did get a 9, and I don't know why this got a 9. I never saw a single flaw in this card. I don't think it even had any edge wear on it. It doesn't have any edge wear at all. They just gave it a 9. I'm not sure. I might have to resubmit this. I feel like this might get a 10 if I resubmit it. I'm going to talk to the guy who owns Ludkin's Collectibles for the United States and see what he has to say about this card. I am convinced that this should have been a 10. But, I mean, even if it stays a 9, it's not so bad. But either way, very nice card. All right, our final card, which has the potential of being the most expensive card in this entire collection so far. 1999 Shadowless Charizard from base set. Not first edition, but it is a Shadowless. To give you a comparison, a PSA 10 of this card sold very, very recently for, I want to say, $16,000, which is absolutely it's insane. It's absolutely insane how much this card has come up. So I do know there is some damage to this card. I picked it up for $100. It's got a line that goes all the way up through here, through the card itself. So that's going to damage it quite a bit in its value. It does have some silvering on the back, on the sides of the card, and it has quite a bit of edge wear. If I had to guess, this card is probably going to get a 5 or a 6. And I don't know what it's going to end up with, but a 5 or a 6 is what I'm expecting. I only graded it because it's a Shadowless Charizard, and I know that it's worth at least what I paid for it. We'll see what it is. Hopefully it's better. But 5 or a 6 is really all that I expect out of this with that gigantic, I mean, this right here is really what does it. There's a line here, and there's a line that goes all the way up through Charizard. Excuse me, there's no way that this card gets any better than a 6. All right, here we go. 1999 Shadowless Charizard. What are we gonna end up with? What?
Say what?
How? How is this card a 7? How is this a 7 and that's a 9? There's no way. The worst part about this card, which I'm going to try my best to get the lighting to hit it. I don't know if I'll be able to. There you go. You can see it right there. There's a scratch. Just a hairline scratch, too. Hairline scratch that's right here by my thumb. There you go. You can see it right there. And then that hairline scratch runs all the way up the card, up through Charizard. You can see it up through his shoulder and right to the end right there. How the heck? This is a 7? Oh my gosh. Yo, this is so much better than I would have expected. I fully expected a 5 or a 6. And after seeing they grading a 6 on that Registeel Gold Star, there's no way. Oh my goodness. Charizard Shadowless 7. Very nice. Very, very nice. That makes this card worth at least 5 times what it was before. 4 to 5 times what it was worth when what I paid for it. That's amazing. Oh man. I can't believe that. We got a PSA 7 on this Shadowless Charizard. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. So all in all, guys, we ended up with 8 Gem Mint 10s out of 14 cards. 8 out of 14. And we got, what did we get? How many 9s did we get? We got 1, we got 2, 3 9s. Okay, so we got a 1 6, 2 7s, 3 9s, and 8 PSA 10s. That is a good submission. Our very first one with Ludkin's Collectibles comes back with flying colors, guys. I now fully stand behind Ludkin's Collectibles as a PSA grading service. They handle these cards fantastically. I don't think they could have done anything any better to make these cards worth any more or get a better grade. They obviously did not damage these cards in any way, shape, or form that made this questionable in any way. I know one of the biggest concerns for someone when they want a PSA grade through another service is how does that particular service handle their transferring of cards from what you send it in into what PSA needs it to be in, and their handling in between, and their packaging, sending it to PSA. Obviously, 10 out of 10. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Again, the time was a little bit constrained. It did take quite a while to come back, but that wasn't the fault of Ludkin's. That was the fault of PSA, because I have tracking from from me to Ludkins, and then their confirmation tracking from there to PSA. So I know PSA is backed up right now, and this is why this submission took so long. But, oh my goodness, wow. Okay, big shout out to Charlie over at Ludkins Collectibles. Again, guys, I'm gonna have the link in the description down below. Highly, highly, highly recommend them if you want to get into PSA grading. They know what they're doing. Super great guy. The only company that's insured their own submissions to PSA. No other company will do that on your behalf if something were to happen to it between here and PSA or PSA on the way back. So that is amazing. I am super stoked about these returns. I'm very happy to work with them even more, and we've got 2 more submissions going to them still that we're awaiting on the way back for September and November. I skipped October, but yeah, we got plenty of stuff. We got plenty more PSA submission videos on the way. Hopefully you guys enjoy these kind of videos. If you do, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe for more TCG content, and look forward to more PSA gradings like this. This is exciting, guys. Like, the reveal is just so much fun. I can't believe these grades we got. Absolutely crazy. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care and have a great day.